Okay, so welcome folks to tonight's presentation, which is brought to you once again by the Freedom Chasers team, a place where everyone wins and no one gets left behind. Let's kick off with our Freedom Chasers team intro video. Okay, so folks, while we wait for our guests on tonight's call to put their names and get their applications in to be a part of the giveaway at the end, I'm just going to run through a quick journey. It happens to be my journey, as you can see. So as you can see up in the top left-hand corner, that's me out on the day job. I am a window cleaner here in the UK. Tonight, I am going to try things a little bit differently. I'm going to try and rattle through tonight's presentation. And what I would also ask, guys, is if there's any freedom chasers out there that would be willing to do a quick testimonial towards the end of the presentation, then just let's make sure that you let Marcus or Sean know who are the admins. Okay, so as it says, I started my journey basically a long time ago when I left school at the ripe old age of 16 years old, and I followed my dreams of becoming a British Army infantry soldier, where I served for 5 years. I came out of that service after the 5 years, came back into civilian street, struggled a little bit trying to get my feet, find my feet, but eventually I found work as a courier driver. I went down the normal route that we all went down, right? You know, go out, find a job to pay the bills, and that's what we're all taught, right? So I went out, started becoming a courier driver, delivering priority parcels all over the UK, sometimes into Europe. But I was actually in that job probably about 3 years, and I was made redundant. Came into the business one morning expecting to do the same old job again, and was told there is no company anymore. It had been liquidated. So my family, young family at that point, couple of young kids, you know, we were thrown into complete turmoil basically because I was the main breadwinner. I eventually found work again as a courier driver, probably about 3 or 4 months down the line, and started working for another firm. And would you believe it, probably another 4 or 5 years down the line, that company also made me redundant. So I've been made redundant twice at this point, okay, and I'd really started to think there's got to be a better way. I really got fed up with just being out on the road day in, day out, not spending any time with my family, with my young kids. So I started looking into ways that I could work from home during that second job. And that's when I kind of also started my journey into this network marketing, work from home, whatever you want to call it, industry. That was around about 17 years ago. Started my first network marketing company, a very well-known company here in the UK by the name of Clean Easy. Catalog distribution, not a very glamorous business, I must admit, going out delivering catalogs for home products and collecting orders a couple of days later and getting paid a percentage of those orders I collected. But I was able to make some relatively decent extra income. I was never any good at the team building side, failed miserably. So I just focused on the catalog distribution, but I really started to get I started to fall in love with this industry. A few years down the line, my daughter became old enough. She was starting primary school, which gave me a little bit more time on my hands. And that's when I decided to set up a window cleaning business. Okay. By that time, I'd built up around, with my Clean Easy catalogs, around 900 odd customers in my local area. So I figured, right, I'll go and ask all those customers if they would consider me becoming their window cleaner. And around 200 of those people said, you know what, John, yes, you can be our window cleaner. So I'm forever grateful for this industry because it set me on a path of sort of opening up my mind to what's truly available if you're willing to go out there and put the effort in. I love being my own boss as well, love setting my own hours, love being available, like for my kids. I was there at every sports day, every parents' evening, you know, when they were ill. You know, my wife had found a really good job, so she was tied up. but I had the flexibility. So it worked really well for us. And obviously, a few years down the line, I did that Clean Easy catalog business, probably about 6-7 years. But I decided that I was getting a bit fed up with putting catalogs out in the rain, in the wind, in the summer, in the winter, in the autumn, in the spring. And it wasn't, like I said, a very glamorous thing to do. So I actually sold that round to a local distributor, and that's when I basically set up a window cleaning. And then I started looking at ways that I could make an income online. Online businesses were really starting to take the forefront. I could see that a lot of people were starting to go online. So I followed suit, and I went through every single get rich quick scheme, every Ponzi, every shiny object you can possibly imagine. I did suffer very badly from the syndrome that we call shiny object syndrome in this industry, always thinking the grass must be greener over there and jumping from one business to another. And I did that for too many years. I dread to think how much money I've lost. But the thing is, I always had a passion to succeed. And I love this industry. And one of the things that the army always taught me was just never quit. The only way you can never fail in anything is if you quit. So, you know, my goal has become to find a vehicle where everyone who links arms with us can succeed. And I do believe we found it here in the opportunity we're going to talk to you about this evening. I see it as a low risk. Everyone can start earning within 72 hours or 3 business days. You don't need any previous experience. You don't have to worry about any monthly membership fees or what we call auto ships in the industry. And the recruitment side, the networking side, is completely optional here. Okay, so this is where I'm at. I started in this opportunity back on the 15th of Feb 2020 with the $300 trade package. Didn't really understand what it was I was getting into. Just had a lot of trust in the person that shared it with me, and kind of resonated with what this is all about. And 54 weeks later, I actually reached the top trade package, which you'll learn about tonight, the $100,000 trade package. And I say to my team all the time, you know, if I can do it, I believe anyone can do it. I've built this business around my busy life, my busy day job. A few hours in the evenings, I'm in here in the office, and I believe if I can do it, anyone can. So right now, I've personally, over the last, we're going into 18 months now. Actually, tomorrow marks 18 months exactly, okay? And in 18 months, I've personally introduced 62 people to this platform, and that's turned into a global organization now of 1,579 members, happy because they're all earning. Okay, so listen, guys, the chances are that the person who's invited you to tonight's presentation didn't give you too much information, but you could probably tell that they're pretty enthusiastic about what they are a part of here. So first off, on behalf of all our Freedom Chasers team, we want to congratulate you all on taking action and attending this live presentation tonight, because many people do not have an open mind these days. They're no longer curious because they've lost those high-level skills at a young age, right? So we ask you to turn off any distractions you may have and focus in on the information that we're about to deliver to you, because it could well open up your future to a whole new world of possibilities, a world where, as it says on the screen, everyone wins and no one gets left behind. But before we get started, we have to give you our income disclaimer, and that is, as says on the screen, participation in this project, like any other, does involve risks, okay? Under no circumstances should this presentation be considered as any type of solicitation, investment, or financial advice, and past results do not guarantee future profits in any type of real trading activity. Participation in our leadership rewards plan is not a guarantee of success, because hard work, consistency, and massive action are required to make any significant incomes online. So now your continued attendance of this meeting beyond this point indicates your acceptance of the above terms. So in essence, you know, what we always say is, you know, if you're allergic to making money, then I would suggest you don't stay any further. But I imagine most people will be happy to stay, because no one really is allergic to making money. Okay, so there are literally thousands of new millionaires being created around the world, people who are taking advantage of various new and disruptive technologies which are being made available through the power of the internet. And our question to you is, how serious are you about making money? Are you genuinely ready for a new opportunity? Now, this First one really does resonate with me, being a window cleaner. Did you know that 95% of people actually retire broke and then struggle for decades? Now, what's your plan to beat these odds? Like I said, this resonates with me massively, being a window cleaner, because the majority of my window cleaning customers are elderly retired folks. I've been getting to know these folks for the past 15 odd years, you know, doing their windows, getting to know them really well. And it just baffles me how so many of these people, you know, they've worked hard all their lives. They've been business owners. They've been self-employed businessmen and women, you know, they've come from all walks of life, and yet they're in retirement, and all I tend to see them doing is sitting around and not going out there and enjoying life and making the most of life, which is what I always felt retirement was all about, right? But that's why I've become a little bit disillusioned with the whole pension system, and why many years ago I decided I've got to do it for myself. Also ask yourself, did you profit from the telecoms or the .com or app booms? And if not, why not? Well, what if we can offer you one more chance here? Forex trading, online education and cryptocurrencies are attracting literally trillions of dollars right now. And we have a vehicle here that marries these concepts perfectly. So welcome, guys, to the Cash Forex Group opportunity, a place where you are in business for yourself, but you are not by yourself, because we all cooperate with one another and we all work together as one global team. And most importantly, once again, we all earn while we learn. So the Cash Forex Group, or CFX for short, is a platform for those people interested in creating financial independence by succeeding within the global Forex marketplace, but without having had any previous experience. It is CFX's core belief that everyone should be in a position to benefit from the global Forex markets. And as the slide states here, success in the global Forex markets is now only a few mouse clicks away. Now, this hasn't been an easy statement to achieve, but we can tell you that considerable time, energy, and expertise have gone into making that statement possible. We can also tell you that the technology that you're about to learn of has been fully functional and highly profitable for the owners well before CFX even existed. And it's only right that we mention that you should never put in more money than you can comfortably afford to lose, okay? Because as with anything, and especially here at Forex, past performance does not guarantee future results. That being said, however, CFX has over the last 24 months developed a simple plug and play vehicle which has delivered positive trade results for its global membership, which currently stands well in excess of over 300,000 members. Okay, so let's play a quick video to tell you more about the global Forex markets and how they work.
The foreign exchange market, or Forex for short, is a global, decentralized, over-the-counter market for the trading of currencies. This market determines foreign exchange rates for every currency. It includes all aspects of buying, selling, and exchanging currencies at current or determined prices. You have probably already participated in the Forex market. If you've ever traveled to another country, you would have exchanged some of your own country's currency for the currency of the country you're going to visit. If you didn't spend all your exchanged currency and deposit it into your bank account when you returned home, and that currency went up in value during your vacation, you would have received more of your home currency for your exchange currency when you deposited your excess foreign currency into your bank. This is also how you make money in the global Forex market. There are plenty of ways to invest your money. Lots of people purchase stocks or bonds. The Forex market has several advantages over the stock and bond market. Stock and bond markets frequently have bull periods and bear periods. A bull period is identified when just about everything in the market is going up. A bear period is identified when just about everything in the market is going down. While it's easy to make money in a bull market, it's much harder for a trader to make money in a bear market when prices are falling day after day. In Forex, there never really is a bear market or a bull market, since each trade consists of buying one currency while selling another. The market never really goes up or down as a whole. One currency going down naturally means the other counter currency is going up. All that matters is the currency you're interested in is either going up or down. Secondly, the Forex market in general is a level playing field. There are no mergers or acquisitions or inside trading to make the market move unexpectedly. The Forex market is the biggest market in the world, with over $5 trillion a day traded. So no one entity is ever big enough to control a market of that size. The market trades 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's 124 hours of continuous trading time available to you. You can start trading at 9 a.m. Monday morning in Sydney, Australia, and wrap up your trading on Friday at 5 p.m. in New York. So the market is ready and waiting for you anytime you want to trade. And because the market is so big, odds are you'll never be stuck in a trade. If you want to get out of a position, you can almost always find someone to buy or sell with. Trades are executed within seconds. Central banks and the global banking industry, governments, financial institutions, multinational corporations, and about 90 million home-based retail trading enthusiasts all trade in the global Forex market.
Okay, so the CFX platform touches two trending industries. The first being e-learning or online learning, which is projected to be a $325 billion market by the year 2025. Now, this industry has already seen significant growth between the years of 2001 and 2017. And most importantly, the students require statistically 40 to 60% less learning time than in a classroom environment. Now, the second industry is the global Forex markets. Now, in comparison to other markets, such as the New York Stock Exchanges, the equities markets, and the futures markets, you can see the Forex markets stand out because of its immensity and its sheer number of participants globally. It's also well worth mentioning, like John stated on the video just there, that there are currently over 90 million home-based Forex traders worldwide right now. But did you know that over 95% of those folks actually lose money within the Forex markets? So the global Forex markets are the largest and most liquid financial markets in the world, with a daily traded average now in excess of well over $6.6 trillion a day. It's historically proven to be recession-proof. It's now also proven itself to be pandemic-proof. The Forex markets have a great deal of flexibility with risk management, and the participants are able to leverage their capital and compound gains in order to maximize profits. Now, this is a 5-day-a-week, 24-hour-day market. So let's go over a few of the key specifics about the Cash Forex Group. At the core of the company is a goal to offer transparency in both the short term as well as the long term to all members using the platform. The purpose of the platform is to bring the possibility of Forex success to its global membership through its proprietary technology and automation. So those folks who are interested in profiting from the Forex markets can do so, and without the burden of actually having to learn to trade for themselves. The position of the platform includes the Cfx Academy. So those members who are interested in learning the specific skills that drive success within the Forex markets can develop and hone those skills using our Cfx Academy. So Cfx has been created to help us, us, the members, to master our own financial independence by allowing the pros, the Cfx pro traders, to trade on our behalves. Cfx is made up of teams of professionals within the Forex trading spaces, as well as in other financial markets. They have technicians and engineers that develop their own product line in-house. And the team also includes technical staff that build out and maintain the platform. The technical and educational staff also that build out and maintain the academy, and all of the graphics teams and support staff that the members rely on. At the center of the executive team are the two founders, Cfx CEO Huascar Lopez and Edwin Abad, who is our VP of Trading Operations. But let's talk quickly about our CEO, Huascar Lopez. I think this is really important with regards to understanding who is the man that is the captain of our ship here at Cfx. So as you can see by these pictures I've put together, Huascar is a devoted husband, a devoted father. He's an extremely successful businessman, and it's already worth hundreds of millions of dollars. He's someone who has huge property and land holdings in key locations. He has manufacturing facilities with government contracts. He's also an extremely successful Bitcoin trader and has a vast Bitcoin holding. Now, he actually sold half of his Bitcoin holdings at the peak of the 2017 bull run, and he actually walked away with over $90 million. So Husker's a very switched on individual. Now, his passion is CashFX, and his vision here is to help hundreds of thousands of families around the world to create financial abundance through the system, which he was already using to make his money work for him. Now, our uplines work very closely with Husker on a day-to-day basis, and he's already proven himself to be more than capable to make the tough decisions needed in order to keep the CashFX vision alive during what has been an incredibly difficult 18 months. Now, Husker is a US-based businessman. His family live out there. He has a beautiful home in Florida. He also spends a lot of his time over in his native Dominican Republic, where he has another beautiful beachside property. And he's investing serious money out of his own pocket into CashFX, into the corporate headquarters in Panama City, which is going to be opening on the 25th of September. We've just had that phenomenal news through, into the new payment processor, which has already been launched, into the new training academy program, as well as all the legal side and the people they're working with in order to make CashFX a globally recognized opportunity moving into the future. He's investing millions of dollars into CashFX projects, which is, from a due diligence point of view, extremely important to understand. So let's show you quickly our corporate headquarters, okay, which are located in Panama City, Panama. Now, these are artist renditions, okay, but this is the office as it will look when they open up on the 25th of September. Now, this is the entire 9th floor of the RBS Tower. That's the Royal Bank of Scotland Tower. This has been purchased by CFX, and this is where they're going to house and run daily operations. Now, like I said, the global pandemic has unfortunately delayed the office opening. We were looking at doing it second quarter of last year, but we have now seen update videos from the CEO and one of our members who have both done walk around videos to show us the progress, to show where the guys are at now that Panama City has opened back up, and the builders, the decorators, the technicians, all the people that need to be in there getting the office up and running are able to get back to work. And we now know, like I've already said, that the opening ceremony will be on the 25th of September. Now, there is going to be an open door policy in this facility, which will allow any members or potential members to visit and meet the corporate staff, to tour the facilities. There's also going to be in-house Forex training schools held here for up to 156 CFX members at a time. And with the Hard Rock Hotel just across the road, those members that are looking seriously into learning the Forex trading life skill, you know, it's a great life skill to have. These guys are all looking forward to the day when they can fly down and get hands-on training with our CFX trading teams. And we know the doors are actually going to open for visits in January 2022. Okay, so this slide shows you the CFX Marketing Team, which is headed up by the Marketing Director, John Kinnear. Now, John's the guy who presented that video at the beginning. He also presents the Monday and Friday night corporate presentations. As well, next as our all-important CFX trading team and engineers team. Now, these guys are the guys that play a crucial role in the company. Okay, they're all highly experienced traders. They've been trading for many years. John Wilson is the guy on the bottom left. He's the lead trader. John Lovestock is the guy on the bottom right. He plays a really important role as the lead engineer of the project. Now, you'll notice the heading states traders and engineers. And this is a key element. If it was only traders, okay, that's good, but then traders by themselves can have bad days. If it was an EA, or as it's called in the industry, a bot, an algorithm that had been brought off the shelf, same thing again, okay, that's okay for a while, but if the markets change dramatically, as they have during the pandemic, then they can often start to fail. So it's this unique combination that CashFX have, which makes it very, very special. So John Lovestock's role is to constantly hone, tweak, and optimize our EA, or our expert advisor algorithm, which they use to do the trading, combined with developing the artificial intelligence technology, which they use for future reference. But the key thing here is that they're using a system that does most of the trading. But why would you use a system like that? Well, you've got to remember that the markets trade 24 hours a day. So humans, they need their sleep, so they won't be able to optimize the markets effectively. Whereas a machine never sleeps. It never has a down day, and it always trades the exact same way, which is really important in the Forex markets. It doesn't matter if it's a $5 or a $5 billion account. It will trade the exact same way and without emotion. Now, that is seriously important. And also, a machine can do literally thousands of trades in a 24-hour period. So, for example, one of the systems they use is called Scalping. This is where the machine will make thousands of quick trades, tiny little trades, in, out, and just taking a little profit off the top, hence the name Scalping. And that's a very effective way of keeping the drawdown low and keeping the returns high. So, for example, these guys, they have a drawdown of as low as 3%, which is exceptional. And since I've been a member at CFX, I've seen returns anywhere from between 5 to 10% a week. We're currently seeing roughly 5 to 5.5% for the last few months. Now, those are remarkable returns, especially in the type of markets we have right now. So, as I said before, these guys are the engine room of the company. They are our magicians, if you like, who make all of the magic happen for our entire global membership. Okay, a membership currently which stands at over 300,000 plus members and is growing by around 1,000 members every single day of the week. Okay, so this is a really important slide for me personally. It's because of this partnership that I actually decided to get started with CFX last February. When I saw that our technology consultants were the conversion pros, my interest was piqued. Ron Pope is the CEO, okay, and having known of Ron Pope for many years during my time working in the online lead generation arena, and knowing him to be a man of really impeccable reputation, I was also impressed to see that he not only had a personal relationship with our CEO, Huasca Lopez, going back some 10 years, but also that Ron had taken a position for himself, just like we have during the pre-launch, which happened back in July 2019. Now, Ron actually started out as a network marketer. It's also worth noting he's a highly experienced Forex trader, but he started out as a network marketer. He then went into the corporate side of network marketing, but he officially retired from network marketing around 2013 when he set up the Conversion Pros. Now, his company is now worth literally millions of dollars, and their role is to build out marketing systems, compensation plans, compliance for network marketing companies, as well as working with Fortune 500 companies around the world. Now, CashFX is the first company that has attracted Ron back into the field of network marketing. And that was all I really needed to see to take my $300 punt. I'm very happy to say it's proven to be a very good decision to this very day. Now, the most talked about part and the most significant feature of CFX would be its trading results. And this success has been achieved through a combination of live professional traders and engineers who are developing the proprietary algorithms. Now, those algorithms, as we said, are commonly referred to as EAs, or expert advisors within the Forex space. Now, the EA that's currently servicing all of our CFX members globally was operational and running for many, many months prior to the company being set up. Now, because the CFX team develops their own EAs, they maintain their own EAs in-house, and all of our engineers are on staff, they're able to constantly monitor and adjust the EA performance, creating the best possible opportunities for member profits. Web TV is also a feature that's built into the members' back office, and that is an ideal window for members to actually watch and share CFX technology at work. So let's talk about our core product. CFX, guys, is registered as an education platform. Okay, please bear that in mind. It's registered as an education platform. So think of CFX as an online Forex training university. Okay, so the curriculum is broken down into 3 different series with separate modules within each of those series. So first off, we have the Elemental series. That's the basics. designed to introduce you to the world of Forex and help you become familiar with the most basic elements, terminologies, and concepts. Next up is the Advanced Professional Series, which takes you further into the Forex markets with more detailed concepts and techniques around the specifics of profiting within the Forex marketplace. And finally, we have the Supreme Series curriculum, which focuses on Forex mastery, understanding the psychology of effective long-term trading success, as well as mindset behaviors to help you to continue performing well. But the choice here, as we've said, will always be down to the individual member, whether you want to allow the CFX technology to do most or even all of the work for you, or whether you actually want to develop an affinity towards the Forex markets and you really want to learn this life skill for yourself. It's entirely the member's choice. Okay, so currently the way all of our members access the Cfx Academy and the fully automated trading is through the Cfx Academy packs. So let's walk you through these Academy packs, starting with the Elemental series. Okay, you can see this is made up of 5 different Academy packages, starting with the $300 trade package and going all the way up to the $3,000 Academy trade pack. Okay, so you'll notice that the text to the right hand side of each of these packs, they're all made up of 30% of the value of each pack being dedicated to opening that specific section of the Cfx Academy. The balance, which is 70% of the value of each pack, is the trade pool deposit. Now that is going to work for you through the automated trading. Now you'll also notice there are leadership points attached to each pack, which open up our leadership rewards program that is available to all of those members who choose to share CFX with like-minded people around the world, which in turn speeds up your earning and learning capabilities. And next up is the Advanced series. And you'll see again, 5 packs or 5 Academy packages here, starting at the $5,000 and going all the way up to the $20,000. And you'll notice again, exactly the same mathematics, very straightforward. 30% of the value of each pack unlocks that specific section of the Cfx Academy. And the balance, or the 70%, is the trade pool deposit that is going to work for you via the automated trading. And finally, we have our Supreme series. Again, 5 packages here, 5 Academy packs, starting at the $30,000 and going up to the top pack of the $100,000. Again, all the exact same formula in place. 30% earmarked to open that specific section of the Academy, and then the 70% being deposited into your trade pool and going to work for you via the hands-free automated trading. Now this, again, as always, this is what we mean by everyone earns while they learn. And so it's that 70% trade capital that our technology and trading team put to work on our members' behalf. Okay, while trading results within the Forex markets, you know, they always vary depending on market conditions and various other circumstances, but you will actually see your Monday to Friday trading results being posted in your back office, which you can access from your phone, from your tablet or laptop. Now, CFX does have a cap on your trading gains at a maximum of 15% per week. And the company refers to this type of automated trading gain as the bare capital. But you can see from this slide that there are multiple ways to benefit from participating in the CFX platform. Now, first off, when you purchase an Academy pack, you're going to automatically start earning daily returns 2 times, okay? 2 times the value of the pack that you've purchased through the automated trading. So, for example, if you joined and you purchased a $1,000 trade pack, it will return you $2,000 hands-free over a period of time, depending on the trade results. Like I said, roughly, we're doing around 5 to 5.5% a week at the moment. So you can do the maths, you can figure out roughly how long that will take to 2x. Okay, but up to this point, we've only spoken to you about the bare capital, okay, or what we call the passive participation through the purchase of any of the Academy packages. But should you, like many of us, become fully confident in the success of this platform moving forwards, and then you decide that you actually want to start building an organization in order to speed up your progression and earning potential, just know that there is an incredibly lucrative side that comes with sharing this platform with others around the world. And we refer to that side as the bull capital. If this is something you want to learn more about in detail, then please just go back to your inviter here at the Freedom Chasers team, ask them to send you the more detailed rewards plan video, which is actually presented by Ron Pope, the guy I was talking to you about the conversion pros. Okay, it's his system, he developed it, he does a phenomenal presentation to explain how all that works. But I'll just give you a little brief overview, basic overview on how this ball capital side of things actually works. So look, if you decide down the line that you like what you've experienced so far as a bear customer, and then you decide to share CFX with other people, other like-minded, open-minded people around the world, the minute you refer one person who then purchases a trade packet contract of their own, you will then be rewarded. And this opens up a second 2x of your original trade pack value. So for example, if you joined at the $1,000 trade pack, you're going to automatically 2x that trade pack contract, $2,000. But when you also begin to share CFX with others around the world, and you refer at least one other person to the platform, you then open up a second 2x, meaning that you can potentially 4x your initial purchase price up to $4,000. Okay. Now, this is always a completely optional part of this business. It's your decision to make moving forwards. We've had so many people over the last 18 months that I've been a member that have come on board. They just want to be passive customers. That's absolutely fine. No problem whatsoever. Okay, you can follow our very simple progression up the trade package ladder. We'll talk about that in a minute. But what we have also noticed is that there's no pressure here, guys, okay? Because, you know, we're not selling a product, we're not selling a service, anything like that, in order to make an income. Our product makes us a return, which is a phenomenal concept, something I've never come across in this industry over many, many years that I've been involved. I've always had to sell a telecom service or a health product or a lead generation system. I've always had to sell that in order to qualify. Here, you're automatically making a return. There's also some very cool incentives with our leadership rewards program. That opens up some really impressive rewards, and we've got a really cool video to show you at the end of the presentation, which just skims over that briefly. Okay, so if you recall, a few slides back, we walked you through the trade package ladder, starting at 300, going all the way up to the $100,000 trade package. Now, please realize that you can start at any one of those trade packages. Most of our members start at 300, they build their belief, they gain confidence, and then they're on a roll. You know, whether they use the trading returns and the bonuses that come from sharing the business to progress, or whether they put in larger amounts. We've seen every single combination, people that have put in large amounts because they have belief and they see their money isn't doing anything for them in the bank. But regardless of where you choose to begin, guys, okay, it takes 72 hours or 3 business days after you purchase your initial trade package, and then you'll begin to see trading gains accumulating in your back office under account balance. Now, your trade pack, excuse me, your trade pack can, like we've already said, will grow up to 200% of the value of that package through the bare capital alone. So once again, for example, a $1,000 trade package will return $2,000 to the owner. Now, once 200% growth has been reached, the owner of the trade package has 3 options. Option 1, they can pay the withdrawal fee and take all of their automated trading gains out of the system and leave the CFX platform. Thank you very much, double the money, very happy. Option 2, they can then withdraw their trading gains and choose to rebuy another trade package and repeat the process. Or option 3, and this is prior to reaching the full 200% trading gain on that $1,000 package, as this example, they may choose to actually take a portion of their trading gains and upgrade to the next trade package on the ladder. Now, this third option allows the trade package owner to steadily move through the trade package ladders until they ultimately reach the $100,000 trade package. And bear in mind, as the trade package owner moves to larger and larger trade packages, more trade capital, that 70%, is being traded for the member. And so therefore, those daily trading gains continue to grow. This is all I did. I started on the 300. I put a few extra 100 in to go next up from the 300 to the 1000, jump to 500. And then from then on, I put nothing more into the business. I just let the trading gains and the bonuses that were coming through from sharing the business with other like-minded people. And that propelled me from the 300 all the way up to the 100K in a very short space of time. Now, this next slide I've put together just to show you this in more detail and how it relates to our recent trading gains, and depending on which trade packages our members hold. And bear in mind, our members hold literally now, like I said, we've over 1,500 members in our own team, over 300,000 members throughout the company. We have members on every single one of these trade packages. Here you can see those recent trade results. And as you can see in this example, our entire global membership on this week made 5.08%. 5.808% in a week, guys. Now, there's not many banks out there that I know of that will give you a return like that. Not for the ordinary person on the street like you and me, okay? Not even after locking your money away in a high interest account for 5 years, right? Now, this is what all of our global members received for last week, okay? Depending on which trade pack they currently hold. So as you can see, we've got those 15 trade packages starting at the 300 and going all the way to the 100,000. Now, when I first saw these weekly numbers, I simply made a decision which pack I wanted to get to as fast as possible. And of course, I went to work. You know, I chose that $100,000 trade pack. I want to get to that trade pack as quickly as I possibly can. As I looked at this as a way to build a retirement fund, okay, a pension plan, double quick time, triple quick time. I mean, goodness me, you know, what does it take to build a pension fund? 40 years, okay? It took me 54 weeks to get from 300 to 100K, guys. Now, even if it took you 2 years, even if it took you 3 years, you know, it's a phenomenal, phenomenal system. I looked at this simply as a way to build a retirement fund, my pension fund. And that would then provide me and my family with an ongoing income once I choose to retire from the day job as a window cleaner. Okay, currently 50 years of age. I'm hoping that by 55 we'll be set. Okay, and I can choose to down my tools, and we can choose to live the rest of our lives, health permitting, as we see fit. Okay, so all I encourage you to do here, guys, is choose which one of those weekly incomes you want to achieve. And that should be your first major goal as a member of CFX and the Freedom Chasers team. Next slide. This one's just to totally blow your minds. Okay, these were our total returns for the month of July. Okay, and depending on which trade package our members held during the month of the July, these are the returns for that entire month. Okay, July was month 24 of CFX operations. 2 years, guys, 2 years of successful operations since they opened their doors at the pre-launch in July 2019. Many people said we wouldn't be here after 6 months. Many people said we wouldn't be here after 12 months. 2 years, we're still here, we're still going strong, we're going from strength to strength, and we've got some phenomenal things coming out in phase 2, which is going to be happening in the third quarter of this year. Okay, so, sorry, third to fourth quarter of this year. Now, please be aware, guys, this part of this opportunity happens without you doing a thing. Okay, this is the 100%. This is the 100% total passive income side of this business. You simply choose a package that suits you and your pocket, and then you allow CFX to put your money to work for you. Now, if you choose to go faster, then all you really have to do here is simply share our results consistently. No need for selling, no need for hassling people, you know, just share the results when they come out. Let people come to you and ask you, what's this you're doing? And then simply invite them along to one of these presentations and let us do the explaining for you, okay? And when you share what we have to your friends, family, or across your social media platforms, sooner or later, people just tend to gravitate towards you. It's really that simple. Those who have an open mind and want to check out our platform, how they can financially change their and their family's futures, they'll come and ask you. Oh, and here's one more great benefit for you all, folks. CashFX members can open a maximum of 3 accounts per household under different family members from 18 years old and above. So, for example, my 23-year-old son opened an account last summer at the $300 trade account last summer, and he's now currently on the $15,000 trade pack. Right, 23 years old, he's about to go up to the 20K trade pack. My 82-year-old mother, who lives here in the annex out the back, she's 100% passive customer. Obviously, she's not building a team or anything like that, but she's gone from a $2,000 trade pack last June and is now on the $5,000 trade pack, and she's very happy to now have some of her hard-earned savings finally producing her some decent returns, unlike her bank savings. Now, we have members on the team anywhere from 18 years old and all the way up to 90 years old, okay? So age really isn't a barrier to entry here at CFX. Plus, you can add a loved one as your beneficiary. So whatever the future may hold, anything you build here at CFX will go on to bless those that you care about most. Sorry, my wife is phoning me. She's on holiday in Croatia. Apologies for that. Okay. So yeah, like I was saying, you know, there's simply no better way that I've ever come across where you can actually help your own family, and she's not going to give up. Okay. So here, apologies, this is live. Okay. Okay. So there's no way that I've ever come across that you can really help your family like this. Okay. And here's something else to think about. When I started out as a window cleaner 15 years ago, it cost me around £12,000 to get started, to get my business set up, what with buying a van, buying my carbon fiber poles, buying my water purification systems. Plus, it took me a further 5 years of hard graft to build my roundup to provide me with a full-time income. Okay. I started with those 200 customers straight out the gate, but to get it up to about 550, 600 customers to give me that full-time income took me another 5 years. Okay. But I realized that I could only ever make money while I was out there working on the day job. If I take a holiday, if I get ill, you know, I don't earn. Plus, there's no real way to leverage myself as a window cleaner, not unless I wanted to go down the route of employing people, buying more vans, and that really wasn't my cup of tea. So here at CFX, okay, like I said already, it took me 54 weeks of part-time effort to hit that 100K trade package. And as you've already seen, it provides me with a very serious income, which is developing my retirement fund week in and week out. Okay. After 17 years in this industry, I've never come across something this simple. So on the next page, I'm going to show you quickly our Freedom Chasers team roadmap. This is how everyone on our team progresses from whatever pack they've decided to get started on, and using those daily trading returns and various bonuses for sharing can grow all the way up to the $100,000 trade package in record time. Okay, so here we have it, guys. Okay, on the left-hand column, we have the trade packages. Okay, so if you begin with a minimum $300 trade pack and you decide you want to build all the way up to the $100,000 trade pack, then you just simply follow this roadmap. Once you've achieved the figures in the center column, okay, the CFX balance, you then have enough to do what we call an internal upgrade. Okay, instantly upgrade to your next trade package. Now, this is a new feature that's only been out a few months. We didn't have this when I was working my way up the trade packages. I had to withdraw. We get paid in Bitcoin. So we had to withdraw the Bitcoin into our Bitcoin wallets. That might take a week. It might take 2 weeks. And then we have it in our Bitcoin wallets. And then we can send it back into upgrade. Well, now we have this internal upgrade. It's instantaneous. So there's going to be some people getting to that 100K trade packing in a lot quicker time than I managed it. This process, just like it says, it makes it super, super simple and much faster to progress through the trade package ladders. You can also use your, you can use those daily trades returns. You can use your various bonuses if you start sharing it. You know, that's how I did it. I just purchased the $300 trade pack when I had 250 in my balance. I upgraded to the 5, well, I actually jumped the 5, went straight to the 1,000. I put a little bit of extra money in. I was getting a few bonuses and whatnot. So I jumped to the 1,000. Once I had 1,250 in my balance, I went to the 2. Once I went to 1,250 again, I went to the 3, and so on and so on and so on. That's all I did. Okay. Got to work, sharing, and it progressed me to that $100,000 trade package, which I hit on the 3rd of March of this year. So that's how we do it, guys. Current Freedom Chasers team record, like I said at the bottom, it's 54 weeks for now. I know that we've got people that are racing through those trade packages now, and I know it won't be long until that record is smashed, especially with that internal upgrade. Okay, so finally, folks, for those members who treat this opportunity like a multi-million-pound business that it can be, here's a little snippet, a little video of our leadership rewards program. Okay, they've got some really impressive rewards which anyone can achieve, from iPads, Rolex watches, luxury, all expenses paid, holidays for 2, and then we've got some pretty impressive cars which are actually yours to keep forever. So watch this quick video, folks. Hope you'll enjoy it. Okay, so there you go, guys. This concludes our presentation, which we hope you've enjoyed watching this evening. Please get back to the person who invited you so they can answer any further questions you may have. And if our presentation has resonated with you this evening and you are not the lucky winner, we encourage you to join us anyway. Okay, this way you can invite your guests to next Sunday's presentation. This will help you to get your business off to a flying start with us here at the Freedom Chasers team. For all those guests who are live with us this evening, okay, please stay with us. You all have a chance now to win a $300 trade pack just for attending this evening. If you're watching this on a recording, please also get back to whoever shared this presentation with you to get started. But before we wrap up tonight's presentation, let's have one final watch of our Freedom Chasers team video, which has been created for the team by the team. Okay, thanks again for watching, folks. We hope to see you all on the inside very soon, so you too can start profiting in this rapidly growing opportunity. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon.